Hey, what's up guys? Video of the day. I told you I'd post a video about this 90-degree silicone filter. I don't. So it goes all the way back to my oil separator video, or crankcase breather as most applications call it. So this motor came off of a EFI car, and I've converted everything to carb. So all the emission stuff has been pulled off. You gotta fight to get this hose off there. Okay, so I went onto Amazon. Pardon me for all the noise. Went onto Amazon, got a 90-degree silicone bend tube that's rated for heat. I think up to like 500 degrees or something. It was originally much longer, probably down to about here. It's 5/8 inner diameter, and then ordered just a breather that has 5/8 outer diameter on the flange, and then put a fitting on there to hold it tight. So it just sits on there, turns 90 degrees, and then comes through this hole between the distributor and the intake manifold. It's really tight, but it works. I just need to slide a hose in there, a hose clamp in there, and tighten it down on it. So that's what that is. That's all you guys that are wondering about where the stock 79 Mustang connections go. I don't know, but maybe a service manual is the best place for you to look, or flag down someone that's got a 2.3 liter in a Mustang and look where they have it run. So otherwise today I'm working on running the wires of the headlights. I've got a Speedway kit, 12 circuit wiring harness being run to Dietz headlights from Speedway. They run a high beam, a low beam, and a ground. And if you guys could please tell me, where do you ground your headlights? Again, I'll say wiring is my weakest area, so I take it really slow and make sure I do what makes sense. But I'm inclined to believe that we just ground it to the headlight. But I mean, do you merge these wires and then run them all the way back to a body ground or something? I kind of want to just put a ring terminal on it and ground it to this nut here. But I think that would be looping back like that, and that would be just weird. So maybe I'll combine the grounds in both headlights and run them all the way back to the body. Let me know what you think. Anyway, so I cut up my pre-wired harness because it's made for a GM application. But basically, even though it says right low beam, and this one says probably right high beam, because it's a longer wire, it's the furthest distance, I'm going to run it here. But as long as I have green going to green and gray going to gray, doesn't really make a difference, because they're going to combine here along with the fan. Now see, I grounded the fan right here. I don't want to do the same thing with the headlights. I probably want to hide them in the harness. So though, I'll tie them into these lines, solder them, and heat shrink them, run them through these eyelet holes to kind of hold them tight, and then I will run them through the frame rails just like this into the body. If you remember all the way back to some of my previous videos, I had speed holes, or lightning holes as some people call them. Anyway, I can run things inside the frame rails. That's one of the reasons why I did that. It'll drop into probably through the frame rails, and then either I'll run it up the inside along the transmission and pull it through the hole in the firewall the rest of my electronics go through, or maybe I'll pull it right through the body. And now that I'm talking about it, I'll probably pull it deep through the speed holes and then pull it up the side of the transmission, and then bring it in through the rest of the wire holes in there. Anyway, that's what I'm working on today. If you got any suggestions, I'm open to hear them. I really suck at wiring. A lot of it's got to do with math and voltage and positive and negative and ohms, and just never able to wrap my head around it. But I've been learning a lot better than I was. So thanks for watching. That's the progress for the day. Take care.